Ready? Okay, see here. Watch now.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who's getting to? I can't do the pictures then.
Maybe that's not a good thing. I personally,
You like.
I'm sure a lot of you have been watching the and
so
SALDEF is a national Sikh American civil rights and dedicated to advocating for research about our community and building the power and maximizing the potential of the Sikh American community. Is that all?
That's good.
The short clip.
And so I guess I can talk a little bit. We have a new initiative that we've started. is to understand accessing healthcare as well as issues in the community in terms of healthcare, and eventually once we have this data we'll be able to create tailored initiatives that are focused on the biggest issues that we find based on this survey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you recognize the clip though. Shashikal ji, talk to us about Little Sikhs. You're live on Nishkam TV.
Well, Little Sikhs was started by my husband, Manpreet Singh, when our kids were little. So it's a service, it's a seva for the young kids to learn about Sikhi and diversity. So we have a lot of things on our website, littlesikhs.com, with all the e-books about Sikhism. We have free downloads for coloring pages, music, a lot of coloring stuff. So it's focused on young Sikh children and others who want to join to learn about Sikh awareness, diversity.
What are your names? Can you tell your names?
My name is Harnood.
My name is Saj.
What's your name?
My name is Jesse.
Say it again.
Jesse.
So Jesse was only 5 years old or younger when we started this. He's 16 now.
Nice.
So the legacy continues.
Let it continue.
Yes, it
For a
will.
long time. You need to gather. We're getting this slide.
Yeah, you can use this one. This one should have stronger connection.
We both work on legislation, we work on lobbying with legislators and the people that will listen to us. We do community organizing with other groups, and we do youth leadership development. We work with young people. We have an internship program for high school and college students to work on their skills in lobbying and doing gun violence prevention. And we also work on recruiting people as voters. We go into the community voting turnout may traditionally have been lower, and we just register more people and encourage people to register as many people as possible. So we're trying to end gun violence by looking at the laws that people make or don't make and what can be done, and getting people to change the culture around how we can keep people safer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You want to talk about what you're doing here at the to say anything?
No, we're just here to support and then do COVID vaccines as well, give information and resources out.
Film micro. Today's slide. Okay.
This is our nonprofit organization called Sikh Association, which we started about 3 weeks ago. Through this organization, we teach Punjabi class, tabla, harmonium, and then we also have the malakans, teach how anybody has
Yeah, we recently just started. This is our shirts that we just made. We're planning on giving it out to our members. So far, we started in Oak Creek, but eventually we went to Brookfield, and after going to Brookfield, we have a lot of volunteers from here. We're planning on going around Wisconsin first and connecting. So our statement is connecting Sikh youth around Wisconsin. That's one of our goals. So we started with Oak Creek and Brookfield. So far, we have Punjabi class. We're starting tabla and harmonium class sometime this month. With that, we're having Kavita competitions. We have Gatka, which we will start. As you can see, there's some Gatka there. So we're planning on starting Gatka for our kids and like having competitions, speech competitions. And another huge thing is Seva, which something we're told in Sikhism to do a lot of, which is why we do a lot of volunteering. Many of our members are here just volunteering, helping set up stuff. But yeah, it's free to join. We just created our website. It's right here, SikhYouthAssociation.com. If you want to join or donate or anything, all of that stuff is on there. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to look good here, right?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, whenever you're ready.
We're part of Oak Creek Green Summers with MMSD. We're the Fresh Coast Guardians at MMSD, and our goal is to focus on sustainability around stormwater, and especially small-scale green infrastructure on a residential scale. So we do a lot of planting of native plants, a lot of installing rain gardens, community events, and just teaching people about why it matters to take care of our planet.
Nice.
Yeah.
You want to add anything?
Yeah, we're giving out free plants today. We got some butterfly weed. It's always have some native plants. It's always a good thing to plant native plants in your garden.
They're also orange. We thought that they have orange flowers, which is a perfect color for today.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. Welcome to the community.
You want to talk about what you're doing here today?
Yeah, sure. So I'm here with the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition. We're located on 27th Street. Our building is this. The building is called the Islamic Resource Center, but the organization is called the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition, and it revolves around breaking stereotypes for Muslim women and Islam in general. So there's a lot of communication and civil justice. Our center holds a lot of programs we do throughout the year. So in the summer we just finished a youth empowerment program and a summer reading program for children. Every last Friday of the month we host a networking brunch where we have a different guest speaker come in, they eat together, they talk about whatever the topic is for that day, and they just get to know each other. We have a newsletter, the Milwaukee Muslim Journal, that publishes every Wednesday and Friday, and it's just news from all around the community. Also, we have the first Muslim library in all of Wisconsin. It's a lending library where anybody can make a library card from our center and check out all the things. And we have also a cultural specific family peace programming that serves Muslim families. And it's for people who suffer through an abusive relationship, domestic violence. Maybe somebody doesn't speak English and they're stuck in a hard situation and they need help. So we help with lawyers, giving them a safe place to stay, making sure they can learn how to drive and speak English and things like that. And another thing we've been doing is we do a lot of community outreach, and since COVID has been very rampant recently, we've made COVID questionnaires, and then we translated them into different languages so people from different communities can have a source they trust with these things, and just to break stereotypes about the vaccine or misinformation so people have a nation. We have COVID card holders, and we just go out and we try to educate, and a couple weeks ago we had a citywide COVID vigil to commemorate all the losses for the people that are loved ones at different programs like that, to get to know the community and to have the community know us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's put a mic on this. You can. It literally has this thing for a mic. Oh, no, shit.
We don't have that.
Can you hear it?
Hold on. What is this the for the Oak Creek Temple Mosque? And we talked about well, I can't speak to hate crime direct because that is not my. I can only talk about. You can talk about what I do. What I'm doing. Please stop with me. What is it?
Google है Google.
See, they also their mission as well.
या तो बात खुशी है सब में चल के ही बननी क्यों बंद कर दी ओ मैं तो बड़े साल पहले कोई बंद थी स्कूल कॉलेज मैं तो
yeah, I'm
trying to give it my best shot
You guys want to speak what you're like doing here?
Yeah, so we're part of the Sikh Motorcycle Club out of Stockton, California. This is the president here, and yeah, we did a cross-country road trip.
Yeah, we met.
Cross-country ride across the United States, riding against hate. Yep. Started out of the first growth states, Stockton, California. The first stop was Mesa, Arizona, where the first victim of 9/11 hate crime was Singh. And from there, we took about 3-4 days, and we finally made it here yesterday around 3 p.m.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. What's your like mission, I guess? You want to say what
We're
you're
just trying to spread awareness, and we're riding to stop hate and make the world a better place. You know, and, nothing is more American than riding motorcycles and stuff. So it's a way to connect with our fellow American brothers and sisters.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Just take the walk, you know? Sister, take the motorcycle there. Take it there. Put the motorcycle turpentine, just show them.
I know Sonic's like shaking.
We all came here because of that. The media could not provide us keepers there. They could not create the jobs.
Is the population growing now?
Soon India will be the world's largest population. So, who would not believe? You can Google who was the first Sikh in the world was one in the US Army. I can bring his picture, I can bring his video. His name was Singh. He served in World War I in the US Army. So there is a lot of history, but I'm looking at
where at that time the farming was.
So we have the Gurbani.
Yes. You know,
every religious in our service, women can every religious service in the family. So there is one detail you can learn, starting with quality.
Thank you so much.
Nobody has.
Thank you so much.
The Quakers did.
Nice meeting you, Raj.
That was much, I think it was.
Sure. Hi.
Was it equality for women from the very beginning with Sikhism?
Yes.
And the Quakers were much Thank you very much. All of this is
We're just doing one camera with herbal. Right?
So hungry.
Go live. Go.
I know, but I don't want to eat without this. Because then
But one has to do, I think how long we'll do. Why don't you start one at a time, then you can take around the camera.
I'm good. How are you, honey?
What do you think about that? Pretty good. This is very important actually to talk about our history.
Yeah, I heard the I saw live streaming last night.
So this Kam TV is all run by kids. So there's a high school kids.
Very good.
So they run channel on all. It's a digital channel on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever they are.
Yeah.
So they work on looking at the world through Sikh lens. I think that was the main mission of this program.
Yeah.
We are trying to bring the Sikhs from the Western perspective, the Western scholars. What was to the Western or the British scholars, so they can think about it. That's important. I think we need to really build that bridge between our youth so they should know what's Sikh.
Yeah. It's very important to create awareness about the Sikhs in the United States because, still they mistake us for somebody else, but we are not. And we have a wonderful faith, wonderful beliefs that we need to let the world know about it. And Illinois, what we have done is we have in the state of Illinois delegate the month of April as Sikh Awareness and Appreciation Month. Sikh Awareness and Appreciation Month since the last couple of years, where what we do is we have we get this Sikh awareness into the villages, the counties, and the city government, and have them issue proclamations. Cook County, DuPage County, Lake County, and have meetings with the council board members, and they have the proclamation, and all those people are watching, they're asking questions, they give us time to speak, and then like Sarwan Sangeet is here, we have these posters, we display all those posters in the village halls, and in there create awareness about it. Earlier times when we asked them, okay, we want a Sikh Awareness Month declared in the state of Illinois, they would be hesitant. First they thought maybe we are trying to preach or convert everybody to Sikhism. We said, no, we are just trying to create awareness about ourselves, and it has worked very well.
Do you want to talk about the posters a little bit, or the paintings and everything?
Okay, we started this project to educate the Sikhs, mostly in World War. When you go in high school, nobody talks about the Sikhs in World War or the other nations. So what we did started out making these posters. You can take pictures of each and every one. Even Guru Granth Sahib Ji was there, right? So you can see each and every quotation you read by a non-Sikh, so that you can give these pictures to your teacher. And you've done our ancestors for each and every quotation, even that. When I started doing my presentation, I started with this thing, educating mostly in the American schools. If I tell you our ancestors served in World War I on bicycles, would you believe that? They would not believe that. So I turned around this picture. So I was educating with them. Started with this project about 2012. So we have achieved a lot of things in Chicago area, educating in schools, in libraries. We display all over these things. So there's a tons of them. My most favorite is this one. General Sir Frank has quoted this thing in the last two world wars. 80,005 turban-wearing Sikh soldiers were killed. 109,045 were wounded for the freedom of Britain and the world, with no other protection but the symbol of their faith. This parade happened in 1919 in London after First World War. So this is important historical is the fact there that we can talk about it.
Yeah, because
so then
in schools, like they really don't mention anything about like this.
That's what when you are in high school, when they teach you word wars, you show to your teachers. Take these pictures and show them. Hey, I want to teach them. What I have is made a different set. Kids borrow from me to display in the schools.
It's like some years I make a presentation like who are the Sikhs, our history, their background, and I try to also like, because people ask me, why do you wear the turban, why do you wear the ghana, this and that, but like because no one knows about this stuff, because no one really like.
That's why this material will help you to educate them. You have to speak less. When you show them each and every picture in your class or you display in the lobby of school, you don't need to talk much. It speaks itself and you will get A+. After that, going extra out of your way. So when we do that, then I start working on another project on Guru Granth Sahib. Because the Guru Granth Sahib Ji in our Gurdwaras everywhere, it's for everybody, it's for the whole world, we have to take it, but nobody do anything. So I just took the project, so I want to take it, this Guru Granth Sahib Ji, out to the Western world through the eyes of Western scholars. So that's why, if you look into who was Baldeep, you may not know, you're too young. Okay? So you got to look into who was Baldeep. Dalai Lama, maybe you know. And here's the author. So when Banda Singh Bahadur was crucified, he had 700 soldiers were there. None of them changed their faith. Every one of them was, so it's very hard to absorb all those things. But we want to educate you why these people give up their life, 700 people. They could have changed their faith, they could have lived their life. Right? So we want to educate the young generation like you are. So that's what I want to bring it here for. So Lal Singh Ji also taking another project. He's talking about Pagdi. You're going to talk about that.
You have heard about the history. I will talk about the future of Punjab. So where we are heading to. We had a very glorious past, but as on today, we are doomed. I am not sure whether you are reading. The Punjab in next 20 years may not exist on this globe. You have to come along to go to the screen to know what is the problem. So first thing, you tell each one of your audience they must see Final Assault. The Final Assault is a 45-minute documentary which narrates how the water of Punjab has been forcibly taken away from Punjab, and now what Punjab is left with a barren land. There is a Saraswati, well it is in Punjabi, Saraswati river. So all the water of the Ravi, Vyas and Satluj will be diverted to Saraswati river, and Punjab is going to become totally barren. So during all these years, independence 75 years, what has happened, they have taken away 75% of the water from Punjab, given to other states like Rajasthan, Haryana and even Gujarat. So now the water is so short, the red area shows the crisis area. So where the water is in crisis. And the water table has gone very much down. And at the bottom layer of the earth is rocky air. And this rocks contains uranium and arsenic. So Sikhs in Punjab, they are getting cancer, and Punjab has become the capital cancer of India. There is no job, no industry, no agriculture. So we have to, all the NRIs has to work together to agricultural rejuvenation initiative. How we can, if I tell you in Punjabi, पगड़ी का मतलब है कंडक्टर ये हमारे पानी का व्यवस्था किसान मोर्चा होके खत्म हो गया लेकिन हाल ही कोई प्रॉब्लम हल नहीं हुई वो हल करने ਲਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਸੁਜੈਸਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਇੰਟੀਗ੍ਰੇਟਡ ਫਾਰਮਿੰਗ ਜਿਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਪੋਲਟਰੀ ਫਾਰਮਿੰਗ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਆਰਗੈਨਿਕ ਵੈਜੀਟੇਬਲਸ ਹੋਣਗੇ, ਡੇਅਰੀ ਹੋਏਗੀ। 2 ਏਕੜ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦਾ 20,000 ਰੁਪਏ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ, ਆਰਾਮ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਜ਼ਤ ਨਾਲ ਰਹਿ ਸਕਦਾ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ NRI ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਣ ਅਤੇ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਜ਼ਿਲ੍ਹੇ 'ਚੋਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ 23 ਜ਼ਿਲ੍ਹੇ ਨੇ, ਅਸੀਂ 23 ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਖੋਲ੍ਹਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਅਤੇ ਉਸ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਸੈਂਟਰ 'ਚ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਣਗੀਆਂ। ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਭ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਐਗਰੀਕਲਚਰ ਦੇ ਐਕਸਪਰਟਸ ਨੇ, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ IT ਦੇ ਐਕਸਪਰਟਸ ਨੇ, ਇੰਜੀਨੀਅਰਸ ਨੇ, ਇਨਵਾਇਰਮੈਂਟਲ ਨੇ, ਵਕੀਲ ਨੇ, ਮਾਰਕੀਟਿੰਗ ਐਕਸਪਰਟਸ ਨੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ NRI ਹਰ ਜ਼ਿਲ੍ਹੇ 10-10 ਬੰਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ, ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਫਾਰਮਰ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਖੋਲ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਦੇਈਏ। ਇਹ ਵੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਹਰ ਕੱਢਣ ਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹੀ ਰਸਤਾ ਹੈ। ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ। प्रोडक्शन टीम में इतना रविंद्र में ये कॉल
मैं बिजनेस कर रहा हूँ।
ओके कितने बाबू या 12 बजे बॉस्टन तो आएंगे सारा इस तरह मैं ना तो कोई आ जाओ
नहीं छोड़ना नहीं आज मैं कोई बच्चा करनी
में मारी थी वो नहीं वेरी लकी प्राउड ऑफ
क्या लगा so much.
I can take around for this. Give it to me. I do it. Is it easy to operate?
Did a lot.
6 such. You can try. Yeah. Is he ending or what?
Let's go over here.
Is a motorcycle there?
Pause it. I already did it. You paused it. Go one more. Let me pause this in. Plug it in. He paused it. No, I didn't. It's not needed. Pause the recording.
I'll check the
tell the story that would bring more people. But whatever. I'll give it a chance another year.
This is start there.
Yes, please.
We're live right now.
Hi, how you doing? I'm with the Anti-Hate Action Center at CASO, Chinese American Service League, based in Chicago. And we're nonprofits that have so many programs, but today we're really pushing our Anti-Hate Action Center. We are encouraging everyone and anyone to report hate crimes and hate incidents, so that way we can track them and hopefully prevent them from occurring in the future. Every victim gets free legal consultation or free mental health support. Hate incidents need to be reported, slurs, epithets, all the way to the extreme on the spectrum, because that manifests to greater forms of, then it becomes too late sometimes if we wait too long. So we need to report everything. If it happens to you, if you witness it, please report it. Chinese American Service League is here to protect communities in all of the Midwest. And if you happen to be in Chicago by any chance, we do everything from youth services, adult services, employment, housing services. So many programs. Really, we're known to be one of the bigger nonprofit serving Asian American communities. But again, we're here for all marginalized communities. We're all in this together. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the Anti-Hate Action Center is here to protect you.
Thank you. You did not tell me how heavy. You did not tell me how heavy this is. It's a little heavy? Yeah, just a little heavy. Yeah, no, leave it at that. Hello.
Hello. Excellent. We're the Wisconsin Council of Churches, or some of the Wisconsin Council of Churches. We're representing 21 different Christian traditions, and we're here because we believe in courage, people safe when they worship and when they're working in their communities. We believe that we can do things together much more effectively than we can when we're alone.
Thank you.
Oh.
You guys want to talk about what you're doing here?
Hello. We actually can't, yeah. We don't allow to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you?
Hello.
Yesterday.